Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel of geeky people who delve deeper into the realms of Dungeons and Dragons. Oh my god, where's the energy in this place? Come on. I'm going to do it again, because you know why?
I was blowing my...
Welcome
did you not
to
hear
the
me
channel
blow?
of geeky people who delve deeper into the realms of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah!
There we go. Set the mood for tonight. Right. We are back after a short hiatus. In the real world, things happen, and yeah, so we have to take hiatuses. But still, we're back. Yay! Thank you so much for everyone who's still following and doing shit. Shit. I'm gonna fucking say shit. Fuck.
I'm doing shit too.
Following and liking and subscribing, obviously on YouTube. If you haven't done already, please make sure you do, because it gives us things to do and makes us happy and things like that. Anyway, so if you are on this YouTube channel, please click like and subscribe. If not, then you're an idiot. As well as on the Instagram page on Dungeons Delvers with a Z. Go and check us out. Obviously, we hope to have some more content on there soon. I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, I will hopefully do things with it. Blame Oakland. I'm joking. Blame everyone else but me. Anyway, yes. So we dive back into a sticky situation, or a interesting situation from last time. I shall do a quick recap. So, oh, have we got any announcements before we start tonight, or is it? Are we all scot-free?
No.
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
No. Besides, we may have some technical issues with Sentry's web camera. If anyone wants to sponsor us with a better one, feel free. You may get like freeze frames of Luke just going like this. And just the odd OAP head like this, like, hello, my name's Luke.
That's how it used to be.
I'm changing my sensitivity for the mic.
That's
See
fine.
if Jam can hear me better with it.
Anyway, so while we're setting up, Fraser just moved his camera, I'm going to do a quick recap. So, this is Act 29, or is it episode 29? No, episode 30.
Yeah.
Episode 30, I
No,
believe.
No, 29.
29.
29. 30 is the next one. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Numbers.
Math is hard.
Shit, I
math
hate
is
when they
hard
change math.
at late o'clock. The party left Spellix with his long-lost friend Margaret to get acquainted and to create a kind of HQ for his new tinkering business.
Music!
With Devessa Shane. With additional promise of creation on his... a promise of a creation on your return. Sentry decides to break into Devessa Shane's home and wait for Shane herself to talk about some business. Startling a halfling waiter and walking out, none the wiser, back into the streets of Bryn Shander, he was unsuccessful. The rest of the party head over to the Northlook to be stopped by the Shield Maiden Hlyn, as she interrupts you to take you straight towards the inside of the basement area of the Northlook, and to inform you of two things. One, the strange monster has stirred up in the streets of Bryn Shander and is basically what everyone can talk about. And two, her cousin, Thazzour Wyvernmaster, has saved a female Ganassi called Creek from the brink of death in the snow blanket of the tundra. But also he's in need of assistance to find somewhere, find some possible source of the monster that has stirred up into the streets of Bryn Shander. With introductions being made, finding out that Creek has travelled from the Misty Vale to this terrible part of Faerun due to a religious cause, or spreading the word of, if I pronounce this wrong, I'm sorry, Erendil? Is that right?
Yeah.
Your world, baby.
Was that?
The god or
Yes.
the surname?
God.
The god is Eldath. Arendil is the surname.
The surname. Oh, sorry. Eldath.
Eldath.
Thank you. The party see the good within Creek and allow her to follow them, as well as she settles within Bryn Shander and 10 Towns itself. Shortly after, drinking began with Saya and a few shots of Red Fox with Thazzour, as he kind of conjures over with his monocle and introduces himself to the rest of the party with an important mission from Hlyn. A higher and respected bounty source have located a possible area where the monster could have came from. With Thazzour's occupation, he has tinkered with an alien power source and found within the Dale constructed some sort of travel device location to find the location. With hesitation, the party accepted this and to help them. With the promise of 750 gold and upgrades, they bed down for the night, waiting for a magical departure the following morning. Circling around Thazzour's device, in one of the private booths within the Northlook, it began to crackle and spark, humming blues and purples. And the last thing you felt is basically gravity sucking in your gut and feeling the sensation of falling very, very quickly. Before, boom, this is where we begin. You find yourself, and it's interesting because as you landed, you felt very queasy and sick, and the first thing you felt is this kind of like force of being shunted forward, but you all open your eyes and look around, and it is just a blanket of snow. You are not sure where you are quite just yet, but it's just dust and shale and snow, and that's it. Are you guys doing anything in particular right now?
Looking around, I guess.
Yeah, what Oakland will do is, as she lands, she's going to first take a glance out into the tundra I'm gathering in. She's going to take a few steps forward and look back at the party while doing like a scan of the area, and she's going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay, interesting. How long does that take?
Oh, it's instantaneous.
Instantaneous, nice to know.
Yeah, I've got it prepared.
Brilliant. Is anybody else doing anything else?
I'll just do like a perception check.
Make sure
Yeah,
everyone
also
is
just
all
looking
here.
around.
Okay,
Yeah,
can I have
around.
perception checks from everybody else, and you cast Detect Magic. Just describe to us what that looks like one more time.
So, as she's landed, obviously trying to gain herself, shaking her head, she's going to take a few steps and just take in the surroundings. And then what she's going to do is that she's going to take a step back, and then she's going to look at the party from about 5-10 foot distance and just look at everyone while taking in the surroundings and cast Detect Magic.
Okay, so
And she's going to do it as if she's looking out. Circles appear, and then it like breaks, and then her eyes shimmer.
nice. Yeah, you can do that,
So
absolutely.
she's going to look at the surroundings and also the party.
Well, just in front of all you guys at the moment, you can't really see more than 5-10 feet in front of you. As you see, basically on the floor in front of you, on his back, with monocle aside, you see kind of all blackened out. And you notice that all of you now have kind of like black soot, almost kind of like sparks of black matter on you. And you kind of have to dust them off as it's the residue of whatever magic that Thazzour's used. And you see him kind of stand up, or kind of like shuffle to his feet, monocle in place, looks around and goes, I think we're in the wrong place.
What do you mean?
And
we're
you
wrong?
see Thazzour is just looking straight ahead towards you, Oakland, and just right behind you.
Okay.
With your
Wait, so he's looking right behind me?
Yes, so he's looking at you, but not at you. He's looking past you. And
I'll look, see what he's looking at. I guess.
just very quickly, with Detect Magic, you sense an aura of necromancy around you.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. You sense
Oh my God.
a effect
One
of
second.
necromancy in the air.
Okay. Just to clarify as well, the spell basically pings and glows of magical auras. I was told, so there's two things I want to look for when
Yeah.
when I did cast it.
Yeah.
Well, three technically. The first one is that they did say the land was of arcane nature. I wanted to see if I could get a ping off it to see if it's a sort of school. If not, maybe it's something completely different. But also, in particular, I wanted to, when I'm scanning the party, I wanted to look at, was it Thazzour?
Okay, yeah.
And Creek.
Okay, cool.
Because in Oakland's mind, she's never really met them before, and she's just a little bit curious. Mainly more focused on Thazzour.
It's interesting that you should say that. So around your area, you're kind of getting like, it's almost like an ethereal wave. So you're looking around you and you just get the shimmer. It's like, you know when you look at one of those paranormal videos and you get the ghost, the shimmer of the ghost. It's like, yeah, you get this kind of flicker of necromancy and then flicker and then another flicker.
So
And
it's
then you-
around me,
Yeah,
the
it's
necromancer
literally
thing. Okay.
10 feet away from you, just flicking around. And then you look
Okay.
down at Thazzour, and it's quite funny because around his belts and satchels, you see all sorts of trinkets just glowing different colours, and nothing really of interest. And this, in terms of school, it's more kind of, it is very scattered. But like, we're talking beads and gems and things that he has on his person. But I will let you know about the school if you really want to go back into it, because I'll have to look through some notes on his. But also, I will say, Creek, you do have some magical items, I believe. Or you do have... Or you don't have any, I don't think, at the moment. Or you tell me.
I have, I suppose, I have a ring of protection, so I suppose there's an element of that.
Yes, that would.
And just things like my crystal, my arcane focus in my staff. But other than that, I think, yeah, I've got a shield and a long sword, things like that. But other than that, I think those are the only kind of sort of magical items I have.
So those would ping back quite strongly off Creek.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to go for 1 second because of my dog.
That's fine, mate.
Did you say what he was staring at?
No, so you haven't found that out yet. This is just all happening in a split second. So you've dropped, you found Thazzour, he's stood up, he's just there in silence, staring straight behind Oakland.
Can I have a little glance up around my shoulder then?
Absolutely. And what you do see is absolutely nothing. But what you do hear is...
Does anybody speak?
Does anybody speak... I'll get used to it. Does anybody speak giant?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Nearly.
How can you
You're
nearly...
almost there. Yeah, you'll get there.
If you fucking
Level up. Mm, no, I don't speak
No speak
giant.
giant? Okay, that's all you hear.
Do we see anything?
Not from your
19.
vantage point.
No.
Where?
Can we
Okay, where are we looking?
Yeah, can we get a gist of where it's coming from? Like,
So, just behind Oakland, there's this piercing voice that you've just heard. And you can't see anything. But just this... What it is, it's kind of like a very thick blistering shale and snow. And it's a bit like... trying to think of it. Silent Hill, the film. It's very like...
I just wanna...
With the game.
Oakland's gonna take out her dagger. And she's gonna... Curiously, because the world we're in is completely crazy, just like poke it forward behind her and try and get a purchase on something, just in case.
Okay.
I might do the same with, because I've got my flame right sword at the moment.
I'm gonna see if there's anything there.
Okay. You do that. You wave your arm around and it hits nothing.
Okay, cool.
I will say, Creek, with your perception check, with your 24, because that's pretty big, and obviously with your nat 20s, I'll give you this. As you kind of like stand there for a few moments longer than you kind of need to, and you kind of look at this, you begin to see faint silhouettes of stone structures around you, and you are in the midst of a circle of these stone structures, like pillars. And I would say that Jackal and Creek see this.
Do I see?
Would I be able to
Yes,
use
Sentry
my,
and you. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Would I be able to use my shape water cantrip, maybe just to, because is it snowing or is it just flat snow and like sort of mist? Like,
Yeah.
What's the sort
It's not mist. I just gave you that as an effect. It is snow, so it's just flurrying with
Okay.
snow. Yeah.
Could I use my shape water just to change, like sort of just move the snow sort of about sort of, I don't know, 5 or 10 feet away from us, just to sort of give us a bit of room, maybe push it back to where...
Oh.
Jen?
I mean, I will allow it, but because the snow's constantly falling, where you're focusing the spell, you'll have to keep, do you know what I mean, catching it in a way. So what are you trying to achieve from that? Just so I'm gonna get an idea.
Just because if it's snowing and I've I think I may have been the only one to see it. Obviously, I don't know the others have.
Yeah.
But seeing the pillars, maybe try and sort of just move it so it sort of parts, just so it sort of gives us a bit of vision.
I'll know that.
Always in like sort of, so it just sort of parts above us, just so we can see these pillars a bit more easily.
Yeah.
Question as well. This is the first time I've ever used detect magic. The other times when I'm going to say the Frost Maiden effect happened on like the giant and stuff like that, am I getting the same feeling
Completely
as
different.
what happened there?
Completely
Oh,
different.
okay. Completely different.
Crate sort of gonna turn to whoever's next turn, just say, can anyone else see the pillars? There's some stone pillars. I think we're in the middle of something.
Yeah, I see them, Greek. Thazzour, you said you got us here. Is there any way of getting us back?
I think we do need to leave soon as well, because there's something necromantic here.
So Thazzour at the moment is grabbing this device, and you just see a load of steam and smoke come off it, and he's kind of like tampering it down and goes, "Oh, crikey, I'm gonna need a minute to sort this out."
Thazzour, do you know where you have brought us? Or is this somewhere uncharted that you do not know? You seem very...
The quick answer, lassie, is no. But I kind of had an idea, but I need to just tinker with this, just to see where I am.
Also, what
We're
were
not
you
safe.
looking at a second ago?
I think it was the noise. We just can't see where the noise is coming from.
It could be all around us. Everybody keep your eyes open and your ears open.
I'm going... Did you point out the stones?
Well, it's up to you.
I'm gonna... Creek, did you point out the stones to anyone else, or just Jackal?
Just Jackal.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, God,
If I can, I would like to again spend a minute. I don't know, whereabouts are we in the day cycle? Because I can't remember the last time I picked my two things for my two type of humanoids, DM.
Let's have a look.
I will let you choose because it was the morning when you left, so it's first
we
thing.
slept, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
in that case, I'm going to go once again with humans, and let's go with... let's go with orc.
Okay.
Well, I fancy orc. So human and orc, and I would like to spend a minute to try and see if I get any kind of presence around me, please.
Cool. You can definitely do that.
DM, how far away are the pillars from Crete?
So
Like
from
the
you,
nearest pillar. Yeah.
the nearest one is 20 feet away.
Could I go and walk up to it to inspect it? Just
Yeah,
to
of course
see
you
if
I'll
there are
go with
any
us as well.
markings,
Okay.
just to walk up to it.
I will let you know as
just
soon as you walk 10 feet. You are kind of in a circle at the moment. So yeah, you're 20 feet away from the nearest pillar, Creek.
Right. When coming up to it, can I see if there are any carvings or glyphs or statues, anything on it, or if it's just a pale, normal pillar?
Make a perception check. But as you get closer, and
I'll do the same whilst I'm going with her.
yeah, so I will tell you now that Jackal, Saya, and Oakland and Thazzour lose sight of you as you go 10 feet away from them, because you have to step 20 feet away to have a look.
Okay.
Can we still see them then?
Well, you've got an idea where they are, but they're just silhouettes at the moment.
Okay,
Knowing
yeah,
they would
like,
have
like
just...
the same as... Oh, sorry, go on, Chloe.
No, it's fine.
I was saying, yes, so we can see them like we saw the pillars, where it's just like a slight silhouette. Okay,
Yes.
so we haven't lost them, that's fine.
I'm going to, seeing they walking away and almost going out of sight, Oakland's going to cast Firebolt in her hand and then use Control Flames to try, if you'll allow me to keep the flame in her hand and then stick her arm in the air so there's like a little light.
Okay, I mean, I like the creativity, so yeah, sure.
Yeah. So that with Ollie's sword, you'll be able to hopefully see us.
Well, I do have a
And-
flame sword, so you won't be able to see me. Like, you'll probably be able to see fucking fire. So.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe like a little
Yeah,
beacon to
So
walk
yeah,
to.
it definitely makes a
seeing as-
beacon, yeah.
Yeah. Seeing
My
as
sword shall
Creek,
guide the way.
seeing as Creek's walking away and can sort of see that she's losing track, she'll cast light on the top of her staff to sort of again has a bit of a beacon so that everyone can see where she is as well.
Nice.
Absolutely. So you've got two kind of beacons going on. Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was 11 on the perception.
11 perception. Not much. I mean,
And
what you
6
do
for
see,
me.
yeah, what you do see is you see now, and you kind of get the idea. You see 7 ice-covered giant thrones arrayed in a ring atop a snow-covered hill, almost. You think. Scores of black ravens gather overhead, and you can just start to hear, like you can hear them.
Can I have a little look around and try and understand what's going on? Because I cast detect magic, picked up the necromancy.
Yeah.
I haven't seen yet the statues around us, so Oakland wants to, while Jackal's doing his thing, she wants to stand next to Jackal, but to do a scan, like a full-blown scan, and try to focus to find anything to try and understand what's happening.
You can make a perception check if you like. Another one.
Yeah, I've not done one yet, so.
As you
Yeah,
guys
I
are
might,
walking,
I might do one if I can hear or
15.
smell anything.
as you guys are walking towards the throne, and you're doing all your things, and you're looking around. You just goes a bit quiet a sec, and then you hear,
Mortals, come and face me.
Do we know where that's coming from? Or is it just me who's hearing this, or is this all of
this is everyone. Everyone hears this.
Okay.
It's out
What
loud.
direction?
Behind you still. Well, now in front of you, where you're looking.
Yeah.
That's still in the language we can't understand.
No, it's in common.
No, I
Oh,
could
that's
hear
in common
yeah.
that time. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, what did it say?
It said, "Come,
It said,
mortals,
come and
me."
face me.
Oh, it's very difficult to hear, Fraser, by the way.
Is it?
Okay.
Okay, I was going to
When
say,
he used
yeah.
it, when he used the voice, I heard bits of it and I was like, I'm not sure.
I'll do the voice thing because
you
just for
couldn't
now,
understand that?
But if
I
you
can
can't, I'll
understand.
tell you what it says.
More just come and face me. Okay.
Yeah, I'm Say's gonna slowly start walking in that direction, then kind of almost mesmerized, like. Ooh.
I sense 5, no, 6 of you. Make yourself known.
Creek. So she's got the pillar so she can see it's a throne. Is that right?
That's right.
That's
You can
in front
definitely
of her.
see that this is a throne. Huge,
Throne.
11, 12 foot thing. Massive.
Creek's going to sit on the throne.
Okay, to get up, it's a 5 foot jump, and then there's a ledge, and then another ledge, which is a roughly 6 or 7 feet. So
She's gonna try and climb up to sort of sit, just to sort of see if
My
she can see
hands.
anything.
Okay,
Under to give you a hand up if you look like you're trying to climb it. Central.
Yeah.
you both.
Do you want to hand up?
Yeah. See if like trying to get the first boost, and then climb up.
And just lift you up. Yep.
Yeah.
You both, as you start touching and moving towards this throne, you both feel bitterly cold, to the point where it's getting to hurt you. And Creek, as you touch it, your fingers start to literally singe. You probably noticed that Sentry's thing's gone, but that's cool, because technology. So,
Yeah.
Creek, as you exit, you approach this throne, and you touch it, and your hands just feel like they're on fire, and you fall back, and you land on Sentry. But he's quite robust, he's quite big, so he kind of like catches you in a heroic fashion. So I wouldn't worry about it. Or do you catch her? You've got an option there, Sentry. You can if you wish.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Sentry
you,
will,
you fall into his metallic arms, as it were.
The chair, the throne. It's white hot. My hands burn.
hot like heat or like
It
cold
hurt.
burn?
It burnt. My hands burnt. It burnt my hands. There's something we don't touch there. There's something.
I'll just turn over and just look at your hands real quick to analyze them. See if it's like an actual burn mark, like touching a scalding hot
absolutely.
iron, versus if you if you've ever done it at ice skating, when you like fall over and skim your elbow, and you get different. Yeah, an ice burn. I want to see if there's a difference between what she's got to an ice burn.
Make a medicine check for me. With advantage, because you're proficient in this. So.
Ooh, can I use my herbalism kit then?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Source. I was going to say that's way better. Oh, that's not. Oh no, 18. Good.
18. There is definitely a singe to this, and you look closer, and the red marks around her fingertips. I mean, you've got blue hands anyway, haven't you, Creek? You've got blue skin.
Green skin.
Green skin. Sorry. Yeah, green skin. So your green skin is singed as normal as it would be if you have iceburn, but there also is a black kind of edge to it where the fingertips have just been touched with an edge of black, almost necrotic energy. No damage has been taken though.
That doesn't look right. That doesn't. Sentry, what is happening? That it doesn't look right.
You let's step away from these chairs. Let's go back to the others.
We need to warn the others.
And you turn around and you can see 30 feet away from you is holding up is Oakland's flame. You can just see this kind of glow just shimmering in and out of this kind of white space.
Creek's gonna hold her staff in the air that's got the light on the top and sort of wave it frantically and sort of start moving back towards Oakland.
Yep, the rest of you see this?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay by Jackal, wait for him to finish, because I'll probably by now know what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
But as Saya walks off, I'm gonna go, Psst, Saya! I wouldn't do that. We don't know what it is.
We don't know what anything is. We've done it several
Yes, but it's
times.
necromantic. We don't want to go towards it.
Can I, at this point, can I see any of the stone pillars or
By
anything?
now you've gained your kind of bearings and you can just see the silhouettes of these stone henges almost, but like huge. And do you know what,
Okay.
guys? I'm going to throw you guys on a map, because why not?
In that case, I'm going to ponder on up to one.
I would like to ponder. Roll a
I'm
ponder
gonna stay
check.
by Jackal and wait for him to finish up.
Ponder. What does ponder come under?
Ooh.
Let me know when everybody is on, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, I'm on.
I'm just going to put my...
Well, I'm gonna go up to one of them
the little cameraman. Forgot about him.
and poke it with my sword.
I'll move.
Melt it!
Yes, I'm going to melt stone.
And that's what everyone else sees.
Ooh.
So... bit eerie-like.
So which ones are Creek and Sentry at?
So,
What?
I've just
What
moved them
one?
back because you've moved back towards, but
Yeah,
those
we were
guys
there.
were
Were
going...
there.
Yeah, that's correct. You were going that way.
Okay, cool.
Well done, Luke. Yeah, you were.
What a guess!
And
I just guessed.
in this, and as you're poking it... Hold on, I'm just going to say...
Mhm.
And as you're poking it, what you hear is...
You've defied this space and demand a trial by combat. What say you?
Okay, I just poked it.
Creek is going to sort of hold her staff and just sort of walk out a little bit and just say very loudly, "We mean you no harm. We are travelers that are lost. We are very apologetic and sorry for landing in this area. We wish to leave immediately. We do not mean you harm or upset."
Make a persuasion check. As you are saying this, you feel the ground just kind of...
Oh no!
Oh no.
Well, that
Oh.
worked.
7.
Good try though. Very nice. Good.
You
try.
see the ground just kind of like ripple and break, and the snow just kind of poofs out in areas. And what you see is just like this eruption in a very small circle behind you, Oakland. And I'll just ping the area, so it's around about here. And what you see is just this snow kind of apparate, just poof, this kind of like puff of smoke or snow just kind of reaches in the air and up to starts from 5 feet to 10 feet to reaches all the way up to roughly 12 feet in the air. A giant skeleton version of a barbaric giant. I would like everyone to roll initiative.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna tap Creek and go, Creek, I don't think that worked. As this thing comes out of the ground.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Maestro, if you please.
Creek's just gonna turn around and say, no harm in asking.
I like the idea.
Well, manners might get you far, we never know.
Oh, damn it. My initiative.
Fraser, did a minute pass?
No.
No, okay.
All this happened within a split second. You're probably just off the cusp, and as this happened, yeah, you are literally just on the verge of your ability.
Oh, for fuck! What are these, bro?
Big boy.
Big boy.
It might not come up on the achievement track, all of our rolls.
Oh,
Just have to add them,
yes.
it's fine.
I will add them, it's fine.
Oh, it did! Hey!
I'll start again, because I'll do it. I'll just add yours.
Does that mean we can all re-roll again?
No, you can roll, feel free to roll, but I'll just change it to what you previously rolled before.
That's right, I can change mine. I wish I could keep that one though.
Crazy drum roll.
I'm not sure if everyone got that. Everyone just roll your initiative again and then just change it to whatever your first one was, I think.
Yes, please.
That was the same, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll take the first one.
Oh, can I have that raw? Spooky, scary skeleton.
Can everyone just change their roll? If you can't, let me know and I'll change it for you.
Oh yeah, I can. What did I get first time?
818.
8.8.
Mine was 20.
Yours was 20. I'll do yours for you, Creek, because you're new.
Thank you.
Fuck me!
I will allow it.
Why does it hit? Come on!
Oh, it's because everyone's changing it, Ollie, that's why. You gotta be speedy
Oh,
quick.
damn it! Fucking hell!
Just let me
Let
know
me do my thing!
when everyone's is okay. I think it is. Hold on, let me just check.
Yeah.
I just want to kill a spooky skeleton!
Yeah. Okay,
I
everyone's
didn't mean to
changed.
say Scottish.
Yeah.
I just want to say I can't move my
Token.
counter.
I will do that for
Token.
you now. Okay, do you want to just try again for me?
Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Thank you.
Awesome. You're welcome.
For
Okay.
movement.
So, as this thing pops out the ground, and you can see now just like the barren skin hanging off it with its armour and just this huge battle axe as it kind of stares at you with this ethereal blue stare. And you just hear through the distance.
Listen, everyone.
And that's it.
He's a spooky fucker.
I need to roll for him actually. Lol.
Lol.
Lel.
Lel.
Or him or her, who knows? Oh, he rolled bad.
Oh, buy it. Oh, good. Well, that makes all of our rolls much better.
So, yeah, you all see this poof out in front of you, and you see Gizzard is just like trying to scrape himself back with his, not Gizzard, sorry, Thazzour is basically trying to scrape himself back with his arms and kind of like in shock at this. He goes, you guys, I'm going, I can't help, no. And he just runs off, or attempts to anyway.
Aww.
You little
I'll roll for him
bastard!
though. Why not?
Reminds me of that person who would just throw a spoon or something at them and run.
Yeah.
Spoony bard!
Spoon
Not
run.
all bards are
Run away!
spoony.
Okay, so he's rolled. Okay, cool. So, Jackal, you're up. What would you like to do?
Nice. So Jackal, probably dwarfing the size of this thing, is just going to look up at it and just go under his breath, shit. And he's going to raise his hand, and everyone starts to see both black and blue magical essence come out as he is going to cast Cheeky Hunter's Mark on him.
Nice.
So a symbol in Halfling appears on the actual skeleton on itself, whether there's like a nice spot to show off the mark, show off his new tattoo.
Yeah.
Then Jackal is going to run up 5, 10. Oh, whoops, that's Athena. Athena, stay. 5, 10 feet.
Okay.
No, Athena, wait.
And then, because Hunter's Mark's bonus action, so with Jackal's main action, he's just going to take one cheeky slice at this guy for a natural 20.
Off the bat. Natural
Good way
20.
to start the fight.
Well, that helps.
Perfect.
At least we have technical issues, but hey, in terms of D&D, we're doing alright.
We're doing pretty well.
And then +1 Hunter's Mark damage as well.
So that's 11. That's 12 piercing. 11 piercing and 1 hunter's mark.
11.
Yeah. 11 total.
Nice.
Yeah, and then once Jackal has taken a slash at the skeleton with his sword, he's then going to move away. So I've moved 10, so I've got 25 more. 5, 10, 15. Yep, we're going to go with that. And that'll be the end of Jackal's turn, please.
Amazing. At the end of your turn, you hear.
Prove yourself in combat, and you may find where we sleep.
Lovely.
Deal.
Okay. Next up, Creek. Athena's on deck.
Craig is going to aim her staff towards this creature, and she's going to cast Command, which is a Wisdom save of 15 for the creature.
Okay. Let me try and make a cheeky wisdom show. So 15? You got a natural 20. So, unfortunately, whatever you... What was it you were trying to cast, sorry? Just a moment, Justin.
I was going to try cast Command and cast Grovel.
Good idea.
To target the throne.
Good idea.
But that didn't work.
You see the kind of spell, you look towards it, and just describe how that looks for us.
How to cast it or what it does?
Yeah, just give us a bit of flavour of what it looks like on Creek and how she casts.
Creek is just her eyes will start glowing bright blue, like a sort of ice blue, and she'll mutter some things, and her staff will also start glowing, and then try to shoot at the end towards in sort of like light blue, kind of almost like a lightning wave.
Cool. And as this thing kind of like tries to latch on, it kind of shrugs it off as the magical aura dispels, and it doesn't catch. Would you like to do anything else? You've got movement and a bonus action.
So I'll move just 10 feet backwards.
Yeah.
And for my bonus action, I'll cast Spiritual Weapon.
Yeah, and you can attack with that at the same time as well, just so you know.
Okay. So I'll Crickle, again, her eyes will start glowing bright white, and she'll sort of hold her fist in the air, and with sort of like a crack of lightning ahead of her will be the water warhammer known as Rising Tide. And she'll take a swing.
Okay, just point to where you want to place it. I'll basically copy your token and just make it a weapon. So we'll use that. So where can you move this? You should be able to. I think. Hold on. Yeah. Move the one with the lightning on it. You should be able to move it.
Yeah. So about here.
Perfect. 26 to hit. Is it?
6.
Yeah, that absolutely hits.
Okay. Woo! 7 points of force damage.
Perfect. 7 force of damage. As you go for its kind of leg area, as it kind of swings up and one of its kind of side shins breaks off, with its kind of crumpling bones. It just flails off into the distance. Yeah, did some damage.
Excellent. And that'll end my turn.
Amazing. Let me just do some maths.
I'll just got like the fucking bit from Hangover. He's got equations all over his head.
Athena, you're up. Sentry, you're on deck.
Nice. So Athena, she's going to run over towards Jackal. Not quite sure what to do with this big bone skeleton thing, and she is going to take the dodge action, please.
Oh, absolutely. You can take the dodge action, no problem.
Fantastic. And then that'll be the end of her turn, please.
Perfect. Yes, you can. How dare you end your turn on dodge? It's actually a really great move. Very underrated. So, yeah, next up is Sentry. Oakland, you're on deck.
Yep, I'm gonna come up round Thaz. What was his name?
Thazzour.
Thazzour, yeah. Come round him, and
you can step over him if you like. He's on the floor currently, so allow that.
Oh, okay.
You can pass through allies. You can do that. You can do that anywhere in D&D.
I mean, same movement anyway.
Okay. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, just get in front of him. Steam start coming out. Plates begin to move. Does this thing look as though it's got like armaments, or is it just like a skeletal mass?
It's a skeletal mass, but what you see, actually make a quick perception check for me.
Okay. 16.
With a 16, you see kind of like ragged hide armor and probably, just like loose plating. Nothing, kind of ethereal or special about it. It's just very basic, rugged armor. But what is the most impressive about this skeletal feature is basically its bright blue glowing eyes and its huge horned helmet.
Okay.
Fuck him up!
Do I want a Great Weapon Master? Don't know if it's super duper armored. I might wait until I get a bonus to hit or something. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hit it with Great Sword, just regular swang.
Okay, make a attack roll.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
wow,
That's a
double
net one.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, that hits, yeah. No,
Wow.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Even an 8, though. An 8 for a natural 1. Are you kidding me? Like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I'm a big
But that
boy.
doesn't hit, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that'll be the end.
You swing down in the snow, hits a bit of stone on the floor as it tings off. Yeah, no miss. No hit. Is that your go?
That is my go. Yes.
Amazing. Oakland, you're up. Say you're on deck.
Woo! You're muted!
I knew that. How big is this thing?
How big?
Yeah.
At least 12 feet.
How tall is Sentry?
Sentry, how tall are you?
I am 6'4".
There you go.
Okay.
You're actually smaller than
Half
I
its
thought.
height.
Okay. Cool.
6'4" is pretty big.
She's going to run this way. She's going to tuck Apollo around her neck as a scarf, quickly run off this way, get a good distance, and as she skids and comes to a halt, the green discs come round her arms and they start moving as she's like moving to, looks like clocks.
Okay.
Just in midair, and as she's turning them, you'll see that Sentry is starting to grow.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to cast Enlarge on him
Oh, no way.
to try and match his height.
Okay, so what does Enlarge do? Just get that spell up for me.
There you
Yeah, I
go.
think you did it on me before, didn't you?
You did. Or no, somebody else.
Yeah.
I think she did. No, she did on
It
Sentry
was
before.
Sentry last time. I've not done it to Saya yet. I'm waiting.
Oh, have you not? I swear I was a giant wolf at one point.
Okay, so it ups you by
You
category.
just wait for that. I've
So
got that idea.
you go up to a, you're a small, well, you're a medium creature anyway, so you're now a large creature. Your class is a large creature. Sentry, you're now swell entry.
Swole, boy. You swole.
Yeah. So I'm going to make him real tall.
Where do you want him?
Not to squish Thazzour. That would be good.
Oh no.
It's alright.
Think of this as Power Rangers, right? He's just gone up, and basically Thazzour's underneath his kind of groin area. So you just see.
Okay, that's fine. Just keep him there.
Literally a Megazord. We're gonna have a kaiju battle.
This is a class 7 kaiju, guys. Come on.
You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving flows, and you also add 1d4 extra damage to everything.
Nice.
Thank you.
Remember that, Sentry, because I won't.
Yeah, I've got a thing to tick for it, so Gucci.
Wow. Bloody hell. It's almost like you prepared for this. Right.
It's almost, yeah.
Cool. Are you doing anything else? Oakland?
No, I'm going to hold my ground.
Wow, brave. Okay. Cool. Next up, Saya, and Thazzour's on deck.
Saya's like excitedly gonna go, oh yeah, and then turn into his wolf form with like hair sprouting up. He gets on all fours and just roars.
Ooh. Yep.
Yeah. There you go. Change that token.
Nice.
And then he's going to run up behind said skeleton.
Yes.
And use his extra attack to do one attack with Rite of Flame. Get rid of dueling. Feral Might, because I'm in that. Boom!
Okay, that's with advantage. So that's 20. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's 6 slashing and 2 flame damage. Is that right?
Yep.
Amazing. As you go in and slash the back end of this thing into its kind of back hamstring area, if it had one, and kind of just claw it down. As you see more bones flaking off. Yeah.
Is it holding a weapon?
It is a battle axe.
I'm just
Yes,
wondering.
Ollie. Yes, Ollie. Yes, Ollie. Perfect time to use it. Come on.
Yeah. And then I will use Disarming Strike.
I get scared when you say this. Right, okay, hold on. Let me just do maths first.
Yes, Ollie. First time you use your power maneuvers as well.
It is the first time I've used it, yeah. I'm just like jump up and go, boing!
You don't need that X no more.
It's mine now!
What's a superiority die? Just remind me.
Roll it, Ollie. On your
where
sheet
is that
should be
again?
on the left side, I believe I put it. It's been ages.
The left. Oh, yep.
Oh,
I am.
So what does that
5.
mean then? Go superiority die to the attacked roll. Okay. And the target must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, he drops it.
He's got his voice on.
You're echoing.
that is such a curse for Fraser having that voice thing.
Oh, sorry.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's an extra 5 damage on top of the original, and target must make a strength save, or he drops the object in his hand.
Yeah, or he drops his
What's the
weapon.
save?
Is it? Do I have to do this, and he has to do better than it?
Should be your
No, yeah. It would say
saving
Ollie.
throw.
So, sorry, again, 2 people talking at once.
Sorry.
It would say on your sheet, Ollie.
Where it
Where
says
would it say?
spellcasting ability, where spells are on that, it should have your save at the top.
Your save DC.
No, hold
In
on, Ollie.
spell?
Yeah, it won't be for you because it's not a spell.
Oh, is it not in that bit? Oh.
No, about
it's
to say.
right. I put it somewhere on your sheet. Hold on, because I know. Weapon strike.
I'll say I can't do it.
Martial dex. 8 plus proficiency plus your strength or dex. So 8 plus 3, 11 plus your dex makes it 15. So it's a strength save 15.
Okay, you have to get more than
Cool.
15.
So, strength save 15.
Has to get 15 or more.
Okay, let's go.
And I mean, he still takes that damage. I think the 5.
Yeah, that's 5 extra damage it's taken. So obviously, just as a little bit more
Yeah,
damage. Now
yeah.
this
The
guy,
only thing that affects is if he drops his weapon.
this guy is absolutely massive, and his strength is great. He rolled so bad. I'm not even joking. He got a 12.
Fuck you! It's my axe now, bitch.
So he drops. He disarms himself. Okay, just describe how that happens for me, because it's pretty cool.
So,
The boot
I'm
of
assuming
disarm.
because he's got a lot of places I can kind of climb up. 'cause
Yes,
he's obviously
yeah,
like a
absolutely.
skeleton.
He's like a climbing
like
frame.
climb
yeah.
up the back of his chest plate, kind of flip over, and like kick kick it out of his hands, and then
Yeah.
kind of scratches down his back to do that 5 damage, and then land back behind him.
Nice. Really well played.
There you go. So that's the end of my turn. Also,
Great.
cheers for filling it in ideas. I just saw, by the way. Look.
Oh, I literally was just writing it. Nice.
Yeah. I just saw it come up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. Cool.
So he's now
That
disarmed.
actually worked. Oh yeah.
Thazzour's go.
Very well done. Ollie.
Actually, that was a great move. So he is just going to make a very quick getaway. So little Thazzour, you know, he's just going to go straight behind. He's going to look at where Creek is, look at where Oakland is. Sorry, just going to move you there. And just going to run all the way as far away as possible. And as he's running, he goes, "Can you sort this? Is this something you can sort? Because I can't. I'm terrible at fighting giants. I mean, yeah."
Just stay back, Thazzour.
Okay, and he will take the dodge action. And that's his go, as he just kind of like sits down on his arse, trying to tinker with this thing that's steaming at the moment.
I'll be right back. I'll start my dogs real quick. Luckily, it's not my turn. Haha.
Okay. So next up is the Frost Giant skeleton, and he is now disarmed thanks to Ollie. Or Saya. So he can't do what he wanted to do. What can he do? Okay. Sentry, you're the biggest threat to it so far. It is going to basically look at you in the eyes, and you see its piercing blue stare of this frost and horrific sight of just this thing just piercing through you, as it makes your skull feel cold and almost incapacitated. I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I'm good
What's
at
a
that.
skull?
14.
14. So as you feel this kind of like cold effect in your mind or in your skull or your helmet, just kind of freeze over, it doesn't have any effect. You're fine.
Shake it off.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Look back at him with the icy blue eyes.
So that's his go. That's all it can.
Yes, that actually worked.
Staring contest.
Oh, actually,
Staring
this is a DM thing. Can a bonus action pick up weapon?
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna allow that because that's what I allow you guys to do. He will pick his weapon back up as he slumps.
I'm just gonna keep disarming the fucker.
As he slumps back down.
No.
And picks it up as you hear at the same time as you hear.
That was a very interesting thing to see.
Why, thank you, big skeleton man.
That wasn't him talking, by the way. It's still a voice from behind him. So it's behind you at the moment.
Well, okay, so it's probably too dumb to notice anyway.
It's fine. It's booming.
Someone's
It's a
sitting
big
here.
booming voice. So yeah, I mean, you wouldn't really know where it's coming from. But it feels like it's there, just like in your ear. Okay. That's its go.
shit,
Jackal,
this
you're up,
was
top of the
amazing.
round.
Nice, thank you. Okay, so Jackal is going to run over 30 feet, but also get behind the skeleton, and he is going to make one slash first of all.
Okay, make a roll.
24 to hit, with
That
advantage.
absolutely hits. Yeah.
Yep, so that's 18 damage. Then bonus action strike. 25 to hit.
Wow. Yes.
Damage.
Shit. And you want to level up.
It's nice when Hunter's Mark gets when I pull it off.
Mate, honestly, that is
Yeah.
OP. That is really cool. Fraser's going to have to get his calculator out because can't do quick maths.
Do you not have it where you edited the token at the HP above, Fraser? Because you can just do -5 minus that,
Okay,
and
can you
it
actually
would
do
make
that?
it way easier for you. Yeah, man.
Oh. I've been doing maths all this time. Oh,
way
no way.
easier.
It does it.
Yes, way. Yes, way.
He's just going, oh
Yeah.
my fucking god!
We learn
with
things,
me,
we learn
just
things
like
every day
Ollie
on this
did.
channel. This is a learning curve
You've
for
been
everyone.
doing things so difficult. Oh my god.
I know.
Oh my god.
I've been doing maths, mate. I've been trying to.
Holy crap!
Anyway, he's only on 1,006 health, so that's fine.
I think that's the highest I've done so far.
That is honestly, it's big boy damage. Really big boy damage. Yeah, great. Great move. Do anything else?
Yes, and then I'm going to move away 5, 10. And that is the end of my turn.
You pussy!
Just to be a cock, you don't get your sneak attack on the second one. Do you? It's only one.
It's only one you get your sneak attack on, that's right.
It's just one?
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
They already know that you're there the second time.
Okay, in that case...
Double slash!
Just re-roll, I guess.
I'll just take the piercing. I'll just take the piercing.
Because there's also Hunter's Mark on there.
Yeah, there's
3
Hunter's
for
Mark.
hunters.
3 hunters and 6.
Hunters.
So it's plus 3, yeah. So instead of 9, it's plus 3. So it's 13 damage for the second one.
13.
Yeah.
Cool.
Still
I'll allow
a
that.
lot.
But still, still sword.
Still a lot.
Dude, from sword,
You're-
that's ridiculous.
It's been a while since I played, but yes, I'll still take it. It's big boy damage.
That is big boy damage.
That's
Cool.
really good.
So you've moved away. He doesn't take the attack of opportunity because you've got your nimbleness, your mobility. And he kind of looks at you, goes, "Ugh," kind of looks down and kind of like tries to slam his axe down at you as you go away, but it misses. Just do that for flavour. Next up is Creek. Athena, you're on.
Creek's going to run 10 feet forward and shove her staff in the air, and her eyes are going to glow blue, and she's going to cast Bless on Sentry, Oakland, Saya, and Jackal.
Ooh.
Nice.
She's casting it at
Nice.
second level. And then, when she brings it down, she's going to, as a bonus action, attack with Rising Tide again.
Wow. Okay. Love the name. Making a roll. Unfortunately, 9 does not hit. As it kind of, I would say, just as a flavour thing, because it's made of water, it kind of gets battened off by the snow and the ice, and kind of gets a bit heavy, and almost kind of as it's levitating ethereally, it's kind of going, and it kind of slaps down as this frost just kind of like takes in a little bit, and just misses a bit.
Yeah.
Misses
Very
only a
nice,
wee bit. But yeah, really good turn.
And then she's just going to move back 10 feet again, and that will end my turn.
Absolutely.
So what we need
Athena,
for left.
you're on deck. Sentry, you're up next. No, sorry, Athena's up. Sentry's on deck.
Yep, okay, Athena's going to run over 5, 10, 15, and to kind of shield Thazzour whilst he tinkers with his thing. And she, once again, is going to take the dodge action.
Absolutely, you can take the dodge action. I mean, just as kind of a flavour thing, I think that Athena's protect mode, on Thazzour at the moment.
Attack.
She attack.
And that's the end of our turn, please.
Absolutely. Next up is Sentry, and Oakland, you're on deck.
Oh yeah.
Plus it's a D4, isn't it?
A D4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tap rolls and saving throws,
D4, attack rolls and saving throws, yeah.
Yeah, I already knew what Blessed did. Like, you didn't. Where did you add it? Oh, it's there.
Yeah, so it automatically does it for you.
I mean, yeah,
thing.
true.
Nice. Thank you.
I'm seeing that the skeleton's slightly distracted by the flanking of Saya behind. I'm now gonna take all of the might into the swing of my great sword round with Great Weapon Master and Enlarge and Bless
Oh dear.
to still get a
dear
shit
and
God.
and one D4 added onto that for strength.
Yeah,
Oh
so
dear God.
that's 11 minus 2.
Is that to hit?
Yep,
Does not hit.
Ooh.
No!
that's fine.
As you swing
then-
down with this huge behemoth sword, it just kind of hits the ground with this almighty kind of it just radiates through like at least 10 feet around you.
Oh, look at that sexy damage.
I know.
Anyway,
I know. For the viewers that can't see the damage, Luke, would you just like to say the damage that it would have done? For the viewers that can't see it.
21 plus 13. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's what he missed out on.
I'm gonna slam it down, turn my hands up, over, and around to swap grip, and bring it back up with an action surge.
A what?
25 minus 2. Does that hit?
Yes, that hits.
Reroll one of my damage dice.
You did pretty well on that.
It's exactly the same as well.
So 3 makes that 13. 13 plus 22.
You did better.
Wow. Okay. Fighters, man. Fighters.
35 fucking damage.
35, baby! Thank you, guys. The blessers is what does it.
Honest to
The
God,
blessers is what
you're
does
not
it.
even joking. Yes.
Yeah, man. A fighter is only as good as the people that give them the support. Seriously.
And
Bless you, bless you.
Sentry. Sentry, as you come down with this blow, you see one of his arms just get blown straight off as it kind of clink, clink, kind of falls on the floor next to you, Jackal. You just hear and as its arm just decapitates, essentially. And
Is it the one with the axe in it?
part of its ribcage, no. Part of its ribcage is basically just, shaled open. It is looking real bad.
And just continuing to stare at it in the face, trying to take as much attention from away from everybody else if I can, just trying to constantly.
You know what?
harass
With that
this thing.
damage, make an intimidation.
Oh.
Because that's big boy. And while you're doing this, what you do here...
Oh.
Wow. 22. What you do here...
Very impressive. Very impressive.
That's what you hear.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. He's just completely focused on you right now, Sentry.
Nice.
Oakland, you're up.
Oh, how badly look. Words are hard. How bad is the damage that you just did? Like is he looking so like he's
horrific.
standing or
Like a skeleton, if it could look dead, it looks kind of dead. Like, yeah, death's door.
Nice. Okay. She's going to run here. That is. Yeah, she's going to run over here.
Yeah.
And as she's running, where should I? Let's do thunder. I'm going to throw a second level chromatic orb of thunder straight at him.
Okay. Yeah, make the roll.
Oh, it's a 20.
A 20 absolutely hits.
I actually hit.
Yes, you did. Is that?
By the way, I never used to hit with the spell ever.
Is that 18 damage?
Yeah, 6 plus 12.
So as you kind of like you form this, and you kind of it just comes out. Did you say electric?
It's going to be like thunder, so I'm going to create like a
just
little
describe
orb,
how-
and then it turns into like a dark cloud. And all you can hear is like loud thunder as I throw it towards like a bowling ball. But this time I'm gonna. Oh, what's that Olympic game where you throw it
Shot put.
to the side? That's it. I'm gonna do it like that.
Okay, so you shot put it over straight into its chest. As you see it kind of just like immediately just stop and drop its arm, and it kind of just jitters in place as its head just kind of goes and flickers. The eyes just and it falls and it's gone.
Ooh.
Dead.
Yeah, I did it.
Another one rises from.
Oh shit.
Imagine. Would I be that evil to you guys? Probably. I would actually.
Nice.
Yes, you would.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
the skeleton has fallen with an almighty, kind of like a dust and shale again, just blows off, and you can just see it in the wind as it's settling. And you kind of like look at it, and you see the corpse now, and you look towards where you heard the voice, and you all see this glimmering ethereal shape coming from the far throne. As you look at it, it looks like kind of an old man. But you see the beard long and old. The face sunk and dead. The eyes black. The body full of kind of furs and royal cloaks with a huge medallion. Very Nordic. As it just stares at you, reaching its icy fingers forward as it grabs the end of the throne. And just stares straight at you.
Which throne is this, sorry?
I will give you a bit of a visual representation because, you know, I'm a great guy.
Can I walk into the middle?
You can do whatever you like just for now. So just describe.
Okay, I'm going to walk into the middle. I don't want to be near these thrones.
Okay, you can definitely do that as this is happening. Yes.
Creek's going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So as you see this, just on the throne, in front of you.
Are we allowed? Sorry, are we allowed to move about, or is
Yes,
it
you can
like...
move about now. Yes, you've got free
You're
time.
still big, by the way. I'm not sure how long, but it lasts a minute, so he'll drop after a minute.
Okay.
I'll just go forward, just in front.
And you see resting on its leg is just a long staff with kind of like these weird shapes and symbols, all kind of runic in nature, kind of like spire to the top. And you see just a huge kind of, what do you call it? It's like an emblem of a raven at the end. And around its head, you can just hear the... just the crows around, circling. And you kind of wait moments as this tundra passes a little bit, as it fades in and out, wafts and waves. And you see glimpses, and you swear you all see glimpses of just moonlight, just pitter-pattering on the floor.
Is this the first time I'm assuming we probably all see moonlight?
In a very long time.
Nice.
Sayer's gonna shout out, "Who are you?"
You just see its neck snap towards you, Sayer.
Mm-hmm.
My name, you ask? Yes.
I do.
Mortal. You stand before me. Rigor Yavara.
Can you spell that in the chat for
I
me?
will put that in chat for you guys, yes, I will.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have no idea how to spell that.
I don't either, and I'm looking
It's
at
just
it.
gonna be like,
Looking at this entity, whatever, is he like in the material plane, or is he sort of like a ghost? I'm not sure.
Make a
I was
religion
about to ask what that
or
little symbol
arcana
is.
check.
Religion or arcana? It's going to be... Well, it doesn't matter which.
The bullshit.
Question: does bless go with like checks and stuff as well? I can't
Saving throws
remember.
and attacks, I think.
It's just
Damn.
attack and saving, I'm afraid.
Ah, it's a
I will
12.
attack the. No, I'm joking.
12.
A 12. With a 12, you don't really get much. You can definitely see, and you understand you've read a few books about spirits and the passing of spirits, and some of them are trapped in this plane for reasons unknown, whether it be unfinished business or gods. You've no idea. This is what you think.
Oh. She's just gonna hide behind Sentry's leg and like peek in the middle and just watch.
Okay.
Well, what do you want with us?
You have made me very, very interested in what you can provide. But this tournament has not ended yet. You are yet have one more challenge.
Tournament? What tournament?
So Creek will move forward, put her arm across her chest and bow to the creature of the spectrum in front of her and just say, I believe that we have proven our worth. We have fought the tournament. There is no need for us to continue. We humbly ask that we leave as we have proven our worth.
Whoever defies these lands must go through trial. Therefore, you are nearly in completion. But there is one more task ahead.
And what task is that you would have us do?
Mortal.
And that's all you hear. And everybody make a perception check very quickly.
Tell me, you dickhead!
As he says this, you see the ethereal shimmer of his glow just kind of like
22.
flicker a little
25.
bit and just kind of like
15.
shrink a little bit. It's not as bright as it once were. It's very dull. But you do feel, especially Oakland, Jackal, and Saya, you hear just
I suggest we
coming
take
around
up some positions.
I will allow you to do something very quickly if you want to do it. Just from here, this direction, and this direction, you hear something. You don't know what it is.
Yeah, me and Athena are going to swap round positions.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You have one move, and that's it.
Yep. I've done mine.
I'm going to stay near Sentry where I can and hide a little bit, and I'm going to hold a firebolt in my hand to an enemy creature that I can see.
Okay. You're going to hold an
I
action.
don't care what the creature is. I don't care.
Nice.
Where did we hear the skittering from?
You hear it from here and here.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill him.
Importantly, obviously we've had a little conversation here, but for action purposes, is my rage still up or no?
So that conversation lasted about just over a minute. So anything that lasts a minute would have gone.
You would have dropped from.
So the enlarge would have gone.
Bless gone.
Bless gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll shrink your token back down.
Out of curiosity, when we heard the skittering, obviously we heard in two directions, but when the skittering was happening, did we hear what sort of skittering? Did it sound like a bug sort of skittering, or is it like multiple?
Okay. So, just from a kind of overview, it doesn't sound like any animal you've heard. I will allow you to make a survival check, but that will counter your action.
I was just curious to see if, like, I assume there would be two in each direction, but is there more than one in, like, for example, the left? If I'm focusing more on the left, does it sound like more than one, or does it just sound like one sets of skittering?
It just sounds like skittering.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's cool. I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay, brilliant. Everyone else has got a free move at this point.
Rage again.
Okay, so you're raging, yeah?
I'm just on guard.
Creek's gonna cast Bless again, but at first level, so it's just 3 creatures that she can do. So she's just going to do it to Jackal, Oakland, and herself.
Okay.
So it's the only people right?
Both Jackal and Athena will take the dodge action. That's
Okay.
what they'll do.
No problem. And as you're having this conversation, you just see...
Am I to hold?
You can hold something, yeah.
Okay. I'll hold an attack then. Yeah.
Because you're hearing this and you're readying yourself. You're imagining, if this was a film, this is the bit where the camera is panning around all of you, looking at individual faces and just waiting for whatever's ready to come.
Thank you.
I'll hold an attack as well.
Okay. And what you hear from the distance is just this ethereal kind of like blowing and skittering, but there's more kind of, I don't know, it's more depth to it. So you just hear like a... like that.
Pre-warning, I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
I can
Okay.
Can't hear anything either.
Okay.
I just saw you give a blowjob to your mic. That was it.
Yeah, I think you were too
You
quiet.
hear, you hear like a.
Okay. Okay, I heard that.
Yeah.
Does it sound like any sort of language?
No. It just literally just sounds like spooling of energy.
Yeah,
And
cool.
before you all kind of like get ready and swords out and looking around, ready to strike, you see just appear from behind those thrones that you were made to look at as this noise was kind of skittering round. Just these forms of air and wind form into this humanoid figure. Its face morphed and stretched, its arms long and daggers, and you see its body and its form just kind of spool up, very similar to a tornado, if you were. And you just see these two figures just appear. I would like everybody to roll initiative once more.
Hey.
Maestro, if you please.
17.
Clear the initiative, Fraser, before it
20.
20, yeah!
I'll put everyone on who hasn't done it, don't worry.
I got a better one.
Yeah, and I've got it text, don't worry, Luke. I haven't used it yet.
Oh my god, yeah, the tag team getting natural 20s.
God damn it!
24.
Well, Ollie,
yeah,
you saying
man.
you had it ticked? Do you mean unticked?
Huh? Yeah, it's text right now.
Yeah, untick your blessers. It's no longer on us.
Who
I haven't
is
used it though.
Creep.
Yeah, no,
It's not something
that's
that you use.
only. It's a concentration spell that only lasts a minute,
Oh.
and I've recast it anyway, so it would have gone off.
You do be concentrating on it. Concentrate.
This big boy's gone. Okay. Just roll for these boys. Ooh, they rolled pretty well. Is everyone rolled? Everyone can see their rolls on the screen. We should be able to.
It's not in order though.
Just this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that in a minute. Give me a sec, mate. Give me a sec. Calm down. All right.
I was just letting you know!
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Cool. Right. Amazing. So, from the top of the go again, Jackal, you see these two, like, elemental-esque figures just come round from the, come round from the side of the thrones. Sorry, I was trying to change the volume. Yeah, you're up. What'd you do?
Beautiful. Okay, once again, pretty much repeat of the last time. Jackal with his lightning fast reflexes.
Yeah.
Magic spools out of his hands as he casts Hunter's Mark on the right wind thing.
That's fine. You can definitely do that. Yeah.
There's his bonus action, and then Jackal's going to charge up 5, 10, 15, and he's going to take a slash at the thing.
Okay. Yeah, make an attack roll.
For a 25 to hit.
A
So I get
25
advantage
absolutely
on
hits. Yeah.
any creatures that haven't yet acted in initiative.
Yeah, 25 hits. So that's
Beautiful.
6 piercing damage and 2 Hunter's Mark damage.
2 Hunter's Mark damage, indeed.
So, you go and slash your sword straight through this figure. It feels like, almost like it's repelling the damage as it kind of buffers through. You don't feel like you did as much.
Luke, I don't get sneak, do I?
Unless you were hidden or it's the melee
you
you
got
can get.
advantage.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. I forgot that was a thing. Yeah, shit.
Don't
Okay,
forget
so
your bless.
Oh.
does Bless
And
not
you
damage?
advantage, something
No,
else
bless
in
his attack
melee.
rolls and
No.
saving throws.
Yeah, no. Yeah, bless I don't need.
Okay.
So add an extra
Good
5
shot.
damage onto that. Thank you, Mr. Sentry.
Okay, cool.
Forgot that, yeah, advantage is a thing with sneak attacks. I normally just do it when someone else is engaged.
That's why it's saucy that you can get it from acting first initiative. Saucy moves.
Fantastic. Yeah, so extra 5 damage on that, and then I'm going to move back. How much we move? 15, so I've got 20 more. 5, 10, 15. Yes, we will end my turn there, please.
Okay, yeah, you can absolutely end your turn.
Yeah, boy.
Next up is Athena. Say you're on deck.
Fantastic. Athena, she is simply going to move 5 feet and once again take the dodge action.
Okay, nice to know.
End of Athena's turn.
Cool. Say you're up, and it goes next.
Cool. Gonna go. How much is it? 20 feet. Cool. There.
Yeah.
And I'll take the gold slap with my claw.
You can take a gold slap with the strong claw.
My big old strong claw.
Okay.
25 to hit.
1 sec.
I'll do 12 damage if it hits.
12 damage. So 25 absolutely hits. Yeah. And that is 8 slashing and 5. So you're slashing. So as you cut through it with your claws, again you feel a resistance as it kind of just passes through. But you feel it hit, but then it kind of passed through a bit too easy. So you feel like you've done some damage, but not as much as you thought. But the fire, it definitely felt. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I'm getting you. Wait, is the corpse of the skeleton still there though, or is it like?
Yes, it's still there. I've just moved it away for ease purposes. Sorry about that.
Interesting. I'm going to back up where I was before
Okay.
and cast Curse of the Fallen Puppet on the giant fuck-off skeleton.
Okay, so when a creature you see within the drops hit 0 points, you can use your reaction. to
I'm
do that.
going, yeah, I'm going to use Blood Maledict to power it up a little.
Isn't that when it drops? Is that a reaction?
I can just do it once it's dead. I don't know.
Yeah, you have to do it as soon as it dies.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Oh,
like Reanimate Dead.
fuck off.
Reanimate Dead is a spell that you can use that can bring back dead.
Ah,
Salvation used it once, I believe.
Alright. Fine. Don't worry then. Back up then. I won't do any of that.
Okay.
It's
Good to know. It's a good idea.
Yeah, don't worry then. Damn it. Okay, I'll just do 2 more attacks then.
2 more attacks, okay.
Miss. 9, I assume.
9 misses, yeah.
And then 1 more. 26.
26
and
absolutely hits, yeah.
Yeah, so that's 9 damage.
Cool. Amazing. Again, slashing through. You don't feel like you're doing as much, but it's definitely hitting.
Cool.
As its kind of
And
face just
then-
kind of like whirls around you, and you just see it kind of go, "Ooh," just kind of this evil, dark moan. Yeah, it's just a. It's a
Now
horrible
I
sight.
will back up.
Okay.
Now I'm going to back up. And I'll back up next to something.
Okie doke.
And that'll be my go.
No problem. You can do that. It will take an attack of opportunity if you're moving back.
Alright.
As it swipes out its kind of ethereal fists, if you were, and throws it straight towards you. That's a 22 to hit.
Do it again. Fucking. How much, sorry?
22 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take 7 bludgeoning damage as you pass, as it hits you just on the back of your spine as it knocks you as you run away.
Okay. Well, I'm resistant to that, so I'll take half.
That's fine. Good to know.
So. 3. Cool. Yep.
Is that your
that's it
gear?
then.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Next up, it's its go. So the first one on the left-hand side. It's going to go ahead. And take. You're going to take 2 slam attacks there, Saya. as you hit it.
Oh, yeah.
And Jackal is going to do the same to you. So the first two.
I'm gonna bonk it with my reaction.
Okay. So, first one on yours. So the reaction's first. So yeah. Is that Sentinel?
Bonk. No. Held action. Just let it fly.
Okay. What was the held action again?
Make weapon attack.
Okay.
Oh yeah, with my whole action gone off, by the way.
all of your. So we'll do that after this. Yeah. We'll do
I
that
forgot about that. Sorry.
That's fine. It's up to you to remember. If I don't remember, it doesn't happen. So. Okay.
11 to hit.
So the first one was a 16 to hit or an 18 to hit. Sorry. Oh, sorry. -5.
11. Yeah, -5.
11
Yeah.
does not hit. Okay. So first attack on you. Say a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
And 20 to hit.
Yeah.
That's 11 bludgeoning damage and an 11 bludgeoning damage. That's 22 bludgeoning damage to the face. As you feel this impact come from inside you, as it gut wrenches you, and you fall to the floor and knock yourself back up. Yeah, big hits.
Okay.
Jackal. That is a 15 to hit and an 8 to hit.
Both miss.
Which one hits?
Both miss.
Oh, both miss. Oh, wow. Brilliant.
Both miss.
Slams down on you and you dodge out of the way with your nimbleness of halflingness.
They're taking it easy on Jamie. They're taking it easy on him. They're just like, oh, I'm fucking wolf guy. We'll take it really hard on him.
Okay, that's their go. Yeah, Creek, you're up.
Creek is going to aim her staff at the creature on the right that's next to Jackal.
Okay.
And her eyes are going to turn orange this time.
Nice.
Quite a bright orange, and she's going to cast Sacred Flame, which is a Dex save of 15.
Okay.
Wait, Oakland, did you do your reaction?
Yes, you can do. Oh, sorry, that was it. Everyone do their reactions just before your turn.
Yeah.
So Oakland, you did a fireball. Is that right?
I wish I had fireball. That'd be great.
Oh,
No,
what did you do?
firebolt.
Yeah,
Firebolt. I did say
That'd
bolt.
be grand.
Just do your firebolt so I know.
I'm not sure which one I've done. I'm gonna roll.
Yep, go ahead.
I'm gonna
That's
roll
my mistake.
D4. 1 2's left, 3 4's right.
Okay.
It's 1, so it's to the left.
Okay.
That's gonna be. I missed anyway.
Okay,
It's
that's
fine.
fine.
It doesn't matter.
Back to Creek.
Try.
What was you going to do, Creek? Sorry. Just remind me again.
Just casting Sacred Flame at the creature on the right next to Jackal, but
No
it's a Dex save of 15 for the creature.
Dex save of 15. Let's see what it gets. That is a 17. I believe that's a success.
Okay, so
As you shoot it out, it kind of just, like, because it's so misty in the area. I mean, it has kind of cleared up a little bit since the appearance of this ethereal being. It hasn't really affected your combat so far, but as you go forward, it kind of get like a little bit of bluster in the eye as you, shoot down. Hits very short.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon again.
Nice. You can attack on that.
And bring it over next to it.
Hey.
And
Bonk.
23.
23 hits.
So
9
that
force
is
damage.
9.
And
And seeing as I'm blessed, can I use this on blessing as it's an attack?
Isn't bless? Is it? Oh, is bless attack or is it attack rolls?
Let me just double check.
Or is that guidance?
It's attack roll or saving throw.
Yeah. So
yes,
you'd have got +4 to the 23.
Oh right, okay, then never mind. It's a hit anyway. So
Yeah,
that's
still
fine.
hits 9 force damage, which is you feel and you look and you see these damages happening all around you. Jackal hitting it, Saya hitting it, and you see it kind of slashing through. This force damage knocks it back, takes the full brunt.
And I'm just going to move up, stand in front of Athena, and that'll let my go.
Okay, brilliant. Next up is Oakland.
Right. Oakland is going to go over here. So it's going to go round and up.
Okay.
And then what she's going to do is... Can you hear me okay, by the way?
Yeah.
Just checking my mic.
Yeah.
Cool. So what she's going to do, as she's walking over, Creek, you would have never seen this before, but her eyes go black and black sort of liquid starts dripping from her eyes. Her hands become like both hands become like smoky claws, and veins all over her. And as she walks over, she's going to unleash a enraged shadow, please. I'm gonna release my enraged shadow towards this one.
Amazing. Cool. So as you see, I mean, this is the first time you've seen it, but the rest of you guys have seen this quite, well, a lot in negative experiences, some of which has attacked you. And you see this kind of like form now take, this black inky shadow effect around Oakland's form. As you see this latching out from her both appendages, just like straight towards it, as it kind of wraps around and tries to take damage. So, what was that?
Wisdom saving throw 16.
16.
It's got to make.
Let's do it. I'm hoping for this. I want this to work. 12!
Yes!
Hey.
Right now. Oh, first time. Okay, so I've got to roll one.
This is, for the viewers at home, this is a homebrew thing. This is a homebrew thing, so yeah.
It's not. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. Okay, so roll. How many? 4, 8. Do I add anything onto the roll, by the way, Fraser?
No, just straight roll.
No, just straight roll. Okay. Roll 4d8. That's 18 damage.
18 damage. As you feel this kind of force come through you. Your eyes enrage. This black inky shadow effect goes straight towards it as it latches on and it screeches if it could screech and goes in pain as it kind of like takes it all in and kind of like apparates and deapparates and kind of at the same time. But yeah, that hurt big time. For you, Krieg, that looked like something scary. But for the rest of you, the rest of you see, after this attack has been made, Oakland just drops to one knee and kind of grabs her head and kind of like rebalances herself as she's kind of like taken this huge impact.
Ooh. Yeah, she's still got the claws out, by the way. They're still out. But yeah, that's no. Yeah, that's everything I can do. So I will stay there.
Amazing. Great turn. Next up is Thazzour's go. Yay. Everyone doesn't go yay.
I said yay.
Ah, fuck him. He hasn't proved himself.
I know he hasn't. He's not great. He doesn't do combat.
I was on mute.
Doesn't do combat. Anyway, he's going to move far away as possible again. He's going to... Right, I'm nearly done. I just need to make a few tweaks. Right, bear with me. And he runs off. And that's his go. He's going to use the dodge action. He's going to use the tinker action.
Tinker away, man.
Because he needs to tinker and fix this thing. Okay, next up, Sentry. You're up.
Oh yeah, move around behind.
What?
And I'm take a swing.
Go for it.
Do I do agree with the master? Do I not? Okay, why not?
Wow.
That's a 21 to hit.
That absolutely hits, my friend. Yeah.
13 plus 18 damage, my boy.
Okay. So you see the blade go in again, cuts right through, but a bit easier than normal. But then this necrotic energy just bursts off this sword as it kind of pierces through. And you see the ethereal effect of this kind of like, let's call it an air elemental, just kind of shimmers this green colour for a sec and takes it. Yeah, absolutely, man. Cool. Big boy damage. As usual, wouldn't expect anything different.
The end of my turn. Obviously, full. Because I'm guessing it's got damage resistant. 13 resisted, obviously, to whatever it is if it does. And the only magical piece of damage is 4.
Well, you don't know what is and what it isn't. It looks like so far the physical stuff isn't hitting it as much as you thought. So.
Oh yeah, no, I know. That's why I'm letting you know. The only magical damage is 6. That's it.
Okay. Brilliant.
So the magical is 6. Everything else is regular. So.
That's fine. Good to know. Cool. Brilliant. So, hold on. If that's 6, so it's.
So
okay.
12
I've done it. I've done it.
Yeah,
I've done it. Cool. Good to know. Do anything else? Dunzo. Next turn. Jackal, you're up. Athena's on deck.
Fantastic. Question, Senor DM.
Yes, Compadre player.
Does a spiritual weapon count? Not for advantage. It's for
sneak attack.
Engaged.
Yeah, it's for sneak attack. No. If it classes as an enemy.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
That is actually quite a good question because it doesn't. If it doesn't count for advantage, it would be the same for engaged with.
That is absolutely fine. I thought I would give it a shot and ask.
No, it's a great question.
So,
it's perfect.
What I'll do is I will swing one blade into this wind dude.
He's got a name, man.
What is your name?
For a 16 to hit Steve.
Shit, Steve, man. Steve's getting it. Right. So, yeah, 16 hits.
You see the fly as well.
Fantastic, thank you. Bless as well. Is it only a one-time use?
No, I don't think so. No, you can keep using it.
That's
so it's always good to see if it hits and then you can always have it on the top, so...
Okay, yeah, so that is 12 damage on the one, then Jackal's going to slash again. Stand by, don't declare yet. For an 18 to hit.
18 hits, yeah.
For a further 10 damage, please.
Okay, 10 damage, yeah, absolutely. There's a few adjustments in there, but that's fine.
Nice, yeah, then minus whatever. And then Jackal is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Jackal's going to sit there, yeah? Perfect. And Jackal's turn.
Cool. Athena's up.
Cool. Athena as well, going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Dodge action, again, doing the whole protective thing with Thazzour. She takes the dodge action, and then that'll be the end of her turn.
Okie dokie, good to know. Again, yeah, prowling and protecting. As Thazzour's kind of like, I'm nearly there. I promise. Not long.
Nice. Actually, sorry, no, I'm going to change it up. So I'm not constantly taking dodge action. She's going to hold her action as if to protect Thazzour to bite anyone that comes near this enemy.
Hey, good switch.
That's what she's going to do.
Good change. Yeah.
Let's switch it up.
Of course you can do that. Say you're up, and it's go next.
Woo! Okay. Can't really do much. I can't really. Would I be able to grapple this thing? I doubt it.
You don't know. You can give it a go.
I doubt it. I don't really. Nah, I'm not gonna try that. It's basically made out of fucking air.
Oh, you shoot.
What? Yeah, I was going to do that. Obviously, I was just wondering. Anyway, Claw, 19 to hit, 5 bowman barrel with 6 slashing.
Okay, 19 definitely hits.
Nice.
As you go through again, your claws pass through, but the flame kind of ignites it very temporarily. It's like when you get gas out of a gas oven, you lit it with the flame, goes just very quickly, kind of like expands and yeah, does some damage. Nice.
And again.
Another one.
Wait, is this flanking?
This is flanking, yeah.
Yeah, 24 then.
Nice, 24 hits. So 7 fire damage, and then yeah, cool. Good to know.
And then one last one for my extra attack.
Oh, so many attacks.
Yeah, I'm a fucking wolf, my dude. Fuck you.
Fucking Mary Poppins.
With 5.
That absolutely hits.
And
Mary Poppins,
that'll be the end of my go.
Mate, honestly, damage coming out of Saya. I told you, OP.
What? Fucking Sentry did like 35.
Yeah, but you got 3 attacks, mate. Anyway.
Yeah, you've already like surpassed that pretty much.
Yeah, you and I, we're equal on it.
We're equal.
Same,
Don't you come in here, Jackal, and be like.
Same with Jackal. Every time Jackal manages to get hit, we're all on like fairly level. Well. Mine, I'm actually lagging behind all of your guys' total damage output. Because if I miss, that's it.
Hey, it's not a competition. It's D&D. Okay.
No, you're not.
It's not Skyrim, right? We
It's
don't care if you got the blade of the
competitive,
Dragonborn, right? We just care about the fucking game.
It's competitive co-op.
We love it. We love it.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a great turn, mate. Are you doing
We're
anything else?
working together, but we also hate each other.
You do anything else?
No, that's gonna make a turn.
Okay.
Ooh.
Amazing. Right. It's go. Kind of like you see a lot of trail of brown poo where Thazzour's been. No joke. Just a brown stain. Right. Okay, so it's going to take a cheeky little slam attack on you, Saya. Oh, actually 2 because you've done the most damage to it. So that is a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
And 11 to hit.
No. Okay. Only 1 hit.
You're going to complain then. 12 bludgeoning damage as it slaps around your side and cracks into your jaw. Yeah.
Okay.
Taking that damage.
Wait, was it 12 because you already halved it, or was that 12
No,
for full damage?
When I say the damage, it's full damage. It's up to you to halve it.
Okay.
Well, not that nice.
Cool. I was just curious.
It's fine. The other one is going to take 2 more attacks against you. Actually, no one's there. Right, okay. I thought that was someone, but it's not. It's a spiritual weapon. It's going to move over. Move over to the nearest thing. It's going to see Creek. Creek, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I prepared.
It's going to take... Oh, okay. It hits you with a 16.
Miss.
And a natural 20.
My armor class is 20. So.
Oh my god! Wow, I forgot that. Okay.
What?
Cool.
Yeah.
You take 18 points of bludgeoning damage as it slaps around your ribs and just kind of winds you as you go, ooh! And it kind of brings up all this kind of seawater that you've been holding back.
Your
Does that bless stay up though? Does that bless stay up though?
Who did she bless?
Herself.
Well, she got hit, so she got to make a save.
Save for the spiritual weapon.
No, bless.
Oh,
Bless.
yeah. Make a Constitution saving throw. Yeah.
Constitution save.
Thank you for reminding me, Luke. The bless drops. You feel all of your kind of like elemental energy, or this spiritual energy that has been placed over you by Creek, has vanished. So everyone who was blessed, please remove. Okay, funny enough, that's their turn, and it's Creek up next with Oakland on deck.
Seeing as it's next to me, I would be in touching reach, I guess.
Yeah, you are 5 feet away.
Oh, so I'm going to cast Inflict Wound.
Oh my god.
Is a natural 20.
A natural 20 on Inflict Wounds, yeah. Do you want to just say the damage out to our viewers so we know?
So I don't know if I've rolled the damage, but I guess I have.
Yeah, you have, yeah. It's at the bottom.
Yeah,
okay, so 16 plus critical is 12, so is it
28.
28.
28 damage.
28 points of damage.
Absolutely. Just give us a bit of flavour around this. How does Creek do a Inflict Wounds the first time we've seen it?
So Creek is sort of going to face back and go, oh, that was a really bad idea. And she's just going to go forwards and grab a part of this creature, and her eyes are going to shine black, and a sort of black mist is going to come out from her neck, spiral down her arm, and into the creature where she's touching it.
Nice.
And then just this sort of green kind of fungus and grossness sort of will start emerging from where I've touched this person.
Brilliant. Yeah, that sounds amazing.
It's going to be very, very powerful.
Big damage.
Very, very painful.
Nat 20 for a nat 20.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to hit it again with my spiritual weapon.
Whoa, okay. Boss Cleric. Right, go for it. Ah, unfortunately.
In Christ.
That's a natural 1.
natural one.
A natural 20 and a natural 1 in 2 turns. Well, 1 turn. That's
always
very crazy.
So just going to move back.
I mean, to be fair, at 28, you'll be alright.
20. Move back here.
Okay, we'll take an attack of opportunity on you as you move backwards. Oh my god. It's done a natural 20 again, and I'm not even joking.
Oh, well. Yeah.
So, yeah, natural 20, as it kind of feels the damage, it gets enraged by it, almost like powers you up, a bit like Iron Man and Thor. It kind of like throws it back at you and kind of like smashes you around the face as you try and leave, and this energy just kind of knocks you forward, and then you fall flat on your face into a stone on the floor as you take 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
And she's unconscious.
Oh! Okay.
Wow.
Fuck it hell.
Well,
killing off the new player.
That's not real, yeah. We're already killing off the new character.
It's nice knowing you, Charlie.
Nope.
Thanks for playing with us.
Been nice playing with you. Two sessions. Let's go.
Good to know, good to know.
Oh
Right.
no.
Shit. Oakland,
We need
you're
the
up.
healing robot.
Okay, seeing this, I do I see her go down?
You do.
Okay. That
Just in the
changes my
circle, you
plan.
can just about see the silhouettes of what's going on. You're not really sure who it is, but you heard it. She obviously screamed and knocked her head on the floor, and you just heard this, and this kind of, yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on there.
Okay, that's fine. Seeing this happening, Claw's still out. She's going to run here, and then she's going to the same sort of like snowstorm appears around her, and she's going to teleport over to next to words are hard, next to Creek.
Yeah.
And they have to make a DC 15
We have to as well.
no, it's just that creature. I only get one.
What spell is it?
Yeah, one creature you see that with your choice 5 feet of you. Before you teleport, they must make a wisdom saving throw of 15 or be frightened of me.
Nice.
Or, sorry, be frightened until the end of my next turn.
Sounds good.
So I'm going to teleport next to...
Yeah. Do you want to describe how that works? While I just make the roll.
Yeah, so she's going to step forward, and as she steps forward, like a little blizzard appears around her, and it explodes and goes onto the creature. And I'm going to add for flavour this time, because I've got my ability out. I'm going to do it like as if when it got hit by the tentacles, it's almost like an illusion in its eyes, where it's being attacked again by the tentacles to make it frightened.
I love it. It's great.
But it's an illusion in its mind.
And I'm not even going to lie to you. I was going to take a picture of it. I've taken a picture of it. The wisdom save is a natural 20.
Oh.
Oh man!
I'm not even
This
joking you.
motherfucker.
He's got 3 natural 20s in the space of nearly a turn. That's ridiculous.
Well, I'm able to teleport
This is
anyway.
That's fine. You can
Rick.
teleport.
Natural
And that was
20
my
out the wazoo.
bonus action, and as my action I'm going to pour a minor healing potion into Creek.
You can do that.
Um,
Bonus actions are... You can use your bonus action to heal with potions, by the way, Creek. Just so you know.
okay.
It's normally an action, but we can use bonus actions.
What's a minor healing potion again?
Minor healing potion. What's that?
Yeah, it's just standard. Okay, thank you.
Shut up. 2d4 plus 2. I don't have a DM screen. I'm not good
That's
at
5 healing.
Perfect. 5 healing. Yeah, Creek, you're back up. As you cough up this kind of like... Yeah, this kind of ichor. As this thing's just really just knocked you sick and down.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna... Can
back
I
to life
help her up? Or is
I would
she
say that would
still
be,
prone?
Yeah, I would say that would be an action or a bonus
Okay, well, I'm
action.
gonna go and act like I'm gonna help her up,
Yeah,
sort
you
of
can
thing.
do that for
Give
fun.
her aid. Yeah, and that's the end of my turn.
Perfect. Amazing. So we basically just saw Oakland just jump over to Creek and place a healing vial in her mouth. And she comes back with consciousness, but obviously spluttering and kind of just coming out of that weary state, and you are back on 5 HP. Creek.
Creek will just grab Oakland's hand and just say, "Thank you, my friend."
Yeah, and I'll do what I did before, and like go to like help her, but obviously I'll wait till my next turn to, like, as if I'm helping her up.
Okay, that's fine. You can do that as flavour. Yeah, that's fine.
Later.
Cool. Next up is Thazzour. Thazzour. He's just gonna stay behind Athena, but he's gonna do a check actually. See what he does. Okay, good to know. You see him just tinkering with this orb as it's kind of like not steaming as much as it was when you got here, and he's kind of like inspecting the parts and quickly putting it together with tools that he's got embedded around in his kind of person, and he's got all sorts of different bits, and he's kind of going through the screws, and yeah, he's seen at work. That's going to be his go, hiding behind Athena. Sentry, you're up.
Hell yeah. Seeing that they're a bit battered over that side, and the creature, is the creature that hit Creek still looking in her kind of direction?
Yes.
Okay. And the one in front of Saya and Jackal, how's that looking?
So at the moment, obviously, because they're like ethereal, you can't really tell. But I mean, the one next to you is definitely kind of like fading in and out a little bit more, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a whack on this one in front.
Okay, of course you can. Make an attack roll. Oh wow.
20, natural 20, baby.
Wow, natural 20.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm gonna reroll one of the dice. That's better. So that will be.
Fucking hell.
That's then 15 plus 8 for the bottom piece.
Okay.
And the top says so.
So 15 plus 8 for the is it that the top damage and then the bottom damage?
23.
23 slash bottom top.
Just pop that in chat so I know. Please and thank you. Okay, cool. And yeah, 19.
19 plus 4 on the card.
So as you go through, Sentry, and you literally carve through your greatsword straight through this form, as it kind of like pierces through its kind of, if it had flesh, it would look like it. But as you go through for one swipe and you go up, as you drag it up, you see this kind of like necrotic energy again just burst through it like a flame. And you see it kind of fade in and out. And as soon as you go through the second swipe, how do you want to do this?
Hey.
Nice.
I'm going to tell you now, you are bang on the amount. I'm not even joking. Like, to the T.
Nice. With that then, probably I forget that Creek's obviously new in here, so for description, the greatsword, as I swing it up through, the steam and plates all moving it over each other, much like in Iron Man when he gets suited up kind of thing. And with that extra burst through, as the blade touches into the creature, it radiates further outwards of the icy blue that's ever radiating from his blade. His blade almost seems to be of the same material that Sentry is, and it's got the same icy blue glow that Sentry's eyes radiate with.
Nice.
And it just gives an extra burst, and then
it just kind of like apparates into the air. You see the particles just fade off, and they blow within the wind as well, and they just apparate. Yeah, gone, dead. Or if this creature could die, it would be dead. And yeah, as soon as it happens, and you hear this kind of mini, like it's almost like a mini sonic boom as it kind of goes, it just kind of like apparates into the air, and you just hear,
very good. Very good.
Nice. And then I'll just roll to the side and head towards the next one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And come inside it, trying to take his attention away.
Yeah, of course you can. That you'll go?
Yeah. Goes over.
Amazing. Jackal, you're up. Athena, you're on deck.
Yep, so Jackal is going to quickly dash around quietly to behind the Windman. He's going to silent speech to Sentry. Thank you for engaging. Distract this thing whilst I get it in the back. And then he's going to place one short sword in the back of the thing for a 25 to hit.
Shit, yep, that hits.
Nice, 15 damage.
Yeah.
And then bonus action hit for a 21 to hit for a further 11 damage.
Nice. Yeah, as you swipe twice again, your blade's kind of cutting through quite easily, but then, yeah, you can find that it is hurt in a way that an air elemental spirit would be hurt.
Nice, okay. And then I'm going to move away. 5, 10, 15. End of Jackal's turn.
Good. Athena's up, and Saya, you're on deck.
Nice. Athena's feeling hungry, so she's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Now, I don't know what this thing's made of, what it can do, but... Oh, mind you, I've got to hit with the attack first. Let's see if we do hit first. So, do the claw for 16 to hit.
16. Let's have a look. Hits. Pretty easy.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, now I don't know if it's got any special things, but she would like to try and bounce on it.
Okay, bear with me a sec. So that is an attempt to knock it prone. Okay, so as you kind of like jump on it and she kind of slashes it through as it does some damage. You see, literally, Athena just jump straight through it.
Shit.
just like a gust in the wind. Yeah. It cannot be prone. Made prone.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. I thought there'd be something special there, but we tried it anyway.
No, that's fine. That's what Athena would do. Yeah.
That is the end of Athena's turn then.
Amazing. Say you're up, and it's their go next.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna flank the fucker.
You can definitely do that.
And I'm gonna do more attacks because
you can do your 24 attacks if you wish. Yeah.
Yes, I do my 20 billion attacks.
25 attacks, isn't it? Not 24.
15 to hit.
50 just hits.
Cool. So that is 14 damage.
So that's that, and that's that. Yeah. Okay. Slashing again. You hear the kind of ghastly moan as he kind of like scratch straight through it as it does hit its ethereal form, as you kind of hear just like a passing wave.
12 to hit.
No, that misses.
All right, and then one final one. 13 to hit.
That misses.
In a panic, Sayers like, "Fuck, I missed those last two," and he's gonna back up.
As it's seen those attacks coming, it's kind of dodging out the way. It's kind of like manipulating its body and trying to move away from your claws. Yep.
Yep. And then I move back there. And that will be the end of my turn.
It will take an attack of opportunity. I think it hasn't done one on this one. No, it hasn't on this turn.
No,
Has it? No, it hasn't.
No, this one hasn't.
No, it hasn't.
It's been a while. It's been a while. 15 to hits.
Nope.
Good. So as it kind of slams through, tries to get you in the back end as you run away. Doesn't quite make purchase as you run. That's fine.
Nope. That's the end of my turn.
Next up, it's its go. It's in trouble. I know that for a fact. It's just going to go straight for you, Sentry. Is its biggest target right now. 2 slam attacks coming your way. It's going to go straight to your face. 19 to hit.
Yeah.
That's 11 bludgeoning damage. I guess I'm hard because you're raging.
Baby.
And 11 to hit.
Nah.
Cool. That misses. So it goes straight down, misses you, hits the floor as you kind of dodge out the way for its second attack. And that is its go. Creek, you're up. And about this day and age.
Creek is going to move forward 10 feet and then cast Guiding Bolt.
Yeah, absolutely.
15.
So is that a 15 to hit?
15 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
Okie dokie. It's 12 points of radiant damage.
12 points of damage as he goes straight through, and it kind of like shimmers for a second as it kind of flashes in and out, and it really looks like it's struggling to maintain its form.
And she's going to raise her fist in the air and cast Spiritual Weapon again.
Okay, yeah.
26 to hit.
26 hits.
And 11 points of force damage.
11 points of force damage. Creek, you're first. How do you want to do this?
Yay!
It's been indoctrinated!
Hurrah! So Creek's just going to sort of cock an eyebrow and go, "You really don't want to mess with us now, boy." And she's going to cause Rising Tide, which is her water mace, to spin a few times, then come cracking down and splinter through the body.
Yeah, absolutely. As a mini sonic boom operates again, as it kind of knocks you back. But with this, and we jump back to the out of combat now. Let me just wrap this up.
Just vibing.
Just vibing. Multiple tabs.
Oh.
So as you all see this figure just again apparate straight into the ground, and it kind of like pretty much you see the form drop, and that small sonic boom kind of like it just apparates, and as it does, all the snow and the hail and the dust and everything else that you assume was around you falls too, as you see the weather just as it almost stops in time, and now you can see the thrones around you, and every single one is clear, even the one straight in front of you. You also see, rising out of the seat, the form of this once frost giant. You just see their ethereal hands just slightly clapping as he waves his hands in the air. And you just hear,
"That was impressive. I am surprised you are still mortal."
and that's what you hear.
What do you expect from the best?
We beat your tournament, now what?
We have proved ourselves worthy.
He rises
Do we win anything?
30 feet up in the air as he's going up and up and up. And as he does, you see the throne just kind of like crack, like a small judder in the ground as it kind of like quakes the area around it. And you hear just the collapsing of earth as you see this throne become almost like a staircase. It inverts itself, and you see a passage narrowing down.
Ooh.
And he raises his spear in the air and says,
"Many before you have come, and many before you have failed, but you are victorious, and I applaud that. Now, reap the rewards of my grounds and my kin." And
as soon as he says kin, all the thrones, all 7, thrones are filled with ethereal, like, giant, ancient warriors. And they're all just sitting there, just staring at you. What do you do?
What exactly are these rewards or?
And you see the staff being raised with the crow, and the crows now are flying in the circle around all of you, as now it is completely visible. And you see them all speak at once, but primarily the one in front of you, Yagirvara, and he says,
snatch a scale from sleeping world. Against the blowing wind stand firm. Climb a mountain with a stone in your shoe. On little feet, death comes for you. Be the arrow that starts the war. Let life's blood fall till it falls no more.
E point. Oakley will memorise that.
I will put it in chat.
Thank
Yes, thank you.
you. She's going to
Turn
memorise
to the rest
it.
of the group and be like, well, that was ominous.
I think it means that we're going to have to go on a bit of a scavenger hunt of some reason.
Well, he mentioned a scale, so
Do you think it has anything to do with the creature we're looking for?
I think that's exactly the point. Scale sounds like something from that beast. Definitely looked like some kind of lizard.
We're up against some sort of worm or dragon then.
Sounds that way.
I feel there's bigger things afoot here than what we might realize.
Well, we can't really plan too much ahead at this point. We just kind of have to stay in the present. I mean, we really won't know what will happen next. We'll just have to stay on our guard.
Let's just hope we're not being used as pawns in a game.
I think we already have been.
Aren't
Just
we all?
depends how far they're going to go.
Well, I feel like there isn't really a way to get out of this, so...
Maybe we follow and see what befalls us, and see how far we're willing to play this game.
The moon now fills the circle. It clutches every single elemental ghost in this area, especially Yagirvara. Sentry, you want to address?
Yeah, I'll just make my way towards and just looking up at the Mighty Frost Giant. Yara, you mentioned boons from your kin and the war to come. Is this something foretold for 10 towns and of little feet? Is this something of our doing with Goblin King?
He kind of like looks and snaps towards you, still floating 30 foot in the air. Quite a scary and demeaning sight, especially for a giant. And he kind of looks back at you and goes,
I have no quarrel with mortal quibbles. Your towns and settlements are of no interest of mine. All I lie here is the ruin and remain of my people. And that you have earned. But do not take it in light. Now go, you have been given a gift.
I'm on mute, yeah. I'm gonna walk up to Sentry and I'm gonna clutch his hand and I think we should listen. But the saying he was going on about, I have a feeling it might have something to do with the Frost Maiden. But I'm going to whisper it. And I'm going to try and lead him towards whatever entrance there is, along with hopefully everyone else.
Yeah, make my way down towards the stairs. They're in front of us, aren't they?
Okay.
Yeah.
I will tell you this now. As soon as the dust has settled, and now the final bits of shale and the snow is completely stopped, by the throne, where you see the figure floating, and around where you've been fighting, it is littered with bodies, corpses, robes, tattered bits, things that are from fights long ago and close to. But something catches your eye, Oakland, especially with your passive perception. You see 3 or 4 scattered cloaks that look very familiar.
In what way familiar?
Make a very quick... I mean, just from this glance, perception. Unless you want to go and investigate.
17.
With a 17, this is an almost uncanny resemblance of the uniform of your academy.
Are any flags or banners from long past as well?
Yeah, there is tons of things. Like, there is loads of armor, dropped flags, banners, all sorts. Yeah.
How close are we to these objects?
You're standing on them. You literally look around, and
Can
they're
I,
in the snow, attached to the sides. Yeah.
I'm gonna kneel down and probably get clutch, if I can, one of the uniforms.
Okay.
Is it the same material? Is it genuine?
Exactly the same. And furthermore, when you look closely at the material, you see an emblem. And you recognize this.
What emblem is it?
I'm going to try and put it in your thingy. So everyone just take a look at your journals.
Journal. I put it in my dream journal.
It's a triangle.
Oh my god, it is triangle.
What clothing is there? Sorry, is it like a top jacket?
It is so broken and kind of old, but tattered and battered from whatever it's faced. But it is a robe, and it's almost like a very nicely made robe, and this is embroidered in the side, so you can see it on one of the shoulders, and then on another one it's on one of their cloak fronts, so it's just around the front strap. And you
I assume because it's made of better material, it's one of the hierarchy.
You assume so.
The higher. I'm going to get my dagger, and I'm going to take a bit of the clothing with the symbol on it.
Okay.
And I'm going to pocket.
Okay.
You stand back up.
Add it to your inventory.
Yeah.
Sentry, you're walking towards the throne currently. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'd make. I'm talking to this
okay.
thing and make my way.
Yeah, Jackal. Sorry, you were saying something.
Yeah, I will start, I guess, investigating the bodies.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch the spirit's reaction, see if it pisses them off. If it does, I'll move away.
You walk towards the bodies and everything else. They're just looking at each other. They're not even noticing you.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna let's see if there's anything valuable.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Anybody want to help me?
I'll help, since I'm already there. So yeah, I'll give you advantage.
Nice, thank you, Oakland.
Because I'd assume that when I'm looking, Jackal comes over and I'll give him a hand.
Yeah.
No.
18, thank you very much, Oakland.
Yeah.
Okay, so with a
18.
An 18. Okay. Most of it is very old and battered armor, rusted metal swords and just tattered stuff. And you do find something quite interesting, and it's just shimmering just underneath. And you part some clothing, and you part, cling the daggers away, and you kind of like push all the fallen bodies and bones. And you find a very impressive, still intact, bit of armor. And this thing just looks very, very impressive. And when I mean impressive, I mean like its build quality is still maintained. You have no idea what it looks like. What it's made of. But you do see this plated scale mail, almost this blues and greens just shimmering kind of. It's more like an illuminescent kind of colour to it. Very similar to the Frodo shirt on Lord of the Rings. But it looks intact.
Okay, I will put it in my bag, and I will say to Oakland, as I presume she's right next to me helping me search, this looks pretty interesting. When we get out of here, perhaps you can take a look at it and see if it's got any fancy stuff to it.
Yeah, that's fine. When we go down there, can you keep an eye out for something with this emblem? And I'll show him the emblem.
Okay.
I have a feeling that my family might have been down here before.
Do I recognise this emblem at all? Mr. DM.
Say that again.
Do I recognise this emblem at all that Oakland presents to me?
Make a very quick history check for me.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll pull out my necklace as well, because Jackal would have seen it.
Yeah. And with that,
15
make
for the history.
Advantage with history, because she's pulling the necklace out.
15.
Okay. So, yeah, you definitely know it's something to do with Oakland's past. In terms of what it means, you do kind of remember her saying about some sort of deity or entity that it represents.
Yeah, no, of course I can keep an eye out, Oakland. Did you want me to keep this quiet for now?
For now, yes. It's nothing to worry about. It's just that, bodies aren't really a good sign. So I just didn't realise that I'd see it here.
You pulled that off one of the corpses here.
Yeah, they're not directly connected to me, but they're connected to my family. And whoever holds these sort of emblems is close with my grandfather, so I don't know, it's just not nice to see it like this.
I'm sorry to hear that, Oakland. Yeah, no, of course I'll keep an eye out. I'll let you know in your head if I find anything.
Thank you. And she'll pocket it, and
okay.
She'll just embrace what she's looking at. She's sort of like Oakland's head at the moment. She's very much like she's pleased to see it, but she's almost like it's making her stomach churn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sort of thing.
And as this is happening, you see kind of like almost tiptoeing like on eggshells, just a very skittish Thazzour, like, I didn't expect it to be this weird here. I fixed it, I think.
Should we head down? Because worst case scenario, if we can't, just pin it out there. Should we go down, see what's down there? I'm up just to have a little look. Might as well do what these guys want. Worst case scenario, if we need to get out, the machine's now working.
I think it's
so.
Working. No disclaimer, just I think.
But teleportation is rather dangerous, so I don't think we could ever really get a good chance.
If that's what it is, I agree with you.
I'm just gonna say fuck it, and she's gonna head down.
Okay.
I'm going to follow.
I will say this, guys, as you all start making your way towards the throne room, our camera pans out on our figures, just walking towards this throne area into the dark depths of wherever this goes, above a giant floating ancient giant. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Well done, guys. Please keep following and liking and subscribing. Nice stuff, and we'll see you on the next episode, boys. That was a terrible ending. Bye.